Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the OVW Wrestling TV podcast. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
And Tommy, we've been going through OVW since July of 1999.
Yeah, we have.
Been enjoying it. Been enjoying it.
Yeah, we
Seriously.
have. I've been enjoying it.
Been really enjoying it. Love it so far. And guys, we are currently, right now, we're going to be reviewing October 2nd of 1999. And by the way, if you're watching this right now, you can watch this episode on YouTube. If you guys want to watch it with us, you guys can. Watch it as we're going through this review, or you can watch it on your own. If you want to watch this, all you need to do is go on YouTube and type in OVW 1999. And there should be a playlist there. You click on that playlist and you find 10/2/99. So October 2nd, 1999. This is this episode, and we're going to review it for you guys. All right. Let's go ahead and start, Tommy. We got.
Well, before we start,
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, and we want to show some love to the Bone Leaders Wrestling Podcast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I forgot right there. The Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast. We got the shirt today. The shirt does come with a sticker as well, which I have right here. We got the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast sticker as well.
That's right.
So we got a big shout out to them. Before we start, if you guys want to order a shirt from them, you guys can. We will leave a link to their store as well as their channel in the description below. So you guys can go over there, hit them up.
That's right.
If you want to buy a t-shirt, if you want to buy a mug, if you want to buy a hoodie, whatever you want to buy.
Whatever you want to buy.
You can buy it from them. Not only that, if you guys check the background, we got 4 of the big OVW stars right here in 1999. Yes, we got Rob Conway. We got the Damager. We got Nick Dinsmore. And we got Rico Constantino. Right. So right there in the background for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah, let's get started.
We got the intro. The classic intro is normal.
White wedding.
White wedding. Fucking the guy says, you suck.
The kid waving and you see Grandpa Gaines with the Coke cup.
And the cigarette.
Almost remind me of Bret Hart. You start the fire.
You start the fire. Then we start with Cornette and Dean Hill as a run down the show, which we're not going to do here because we're going to be talking about the show. Let's start off, Tommy, with the first match. We got from Mexico.
You say. You know how many times I love seeing this guy in action?
Absolutely.
From Mexico City, Mexico, Lowrider.
Lowrider as he teams up with
this is my dream team.
This is your dream team. You love them.
We got from Mexico City, Mexico, Lowrider as he teams with, boy, this is a bad motherfucker. From the Danger Zone, Juan Hurtado, my dream team.
That's right. Your dream team for sure. As they take on Tommy, a real dream team. In the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions, the Suicide Blondes of Handsome Jason Lee and the Hustler Rip Rogers. Of course, in typical Lowrider fashion, he fucks up a little spot in the corner.
Yeah, that's no surprise. He goes for, I think, a leapfrog.
Yes, he does.
And fucking his balls right in Jason Lee's face.
Yes.
So Jason Lee smelt some Lowrider nuts.
Well, he's doing it like coming in. Orderly. Then we see Rogers. He slams Lowrider to the mat. They both punch
Danger Zone Juan Hurtado off the apron there.
Off the apron. And then we see handsome Jason Lee
goes up to the high red district. He said, for you putting your nuts in my face, fucking Lowrider, it's time for you to take the Lee salt, bitch.
The Lee salt.
1, 2, 3, and it's all over. Your winners, the Hustler Rip Rogers and the handsome man in wrestling, Jason Lee, the Suicide Blondes.
They've been on a fucking roll.
Yeah, they have.
As the Southern Tag Team Champions. We go we go into break. Decent match.
Yeah, it was a decent TV match.
Decent TV match. We come back from the break, and Tommy, they got footage from the St. Teresa's Gym show with Flash versus now, if you guys remember on the last episode, Briscoe wanted it.
Yes.
He wanted to fight Flash.
Yeah.
and it was at the St. Teresa's gym. And Tommy, we got some footage from that from the St. Teresa's
Yes.
gym. Literally, he starts off the match.
Literally, Robert Briscoe's wearing a shirt and sweatpants.
He's a referee. He ain't no wrestler.
And don't forget the great sneakers.
And the great sneakers. He goes, fuck it. He pulls out fucking powder, throws it in Flash's eyes.
And while the referee turns his back,
Nick Dumeyer is not. He's not
not on the
attention.
marksman level right now.
The marksman is not checking this out. We know this for a fact. He's looking the other way as this happens, because Flash has been attacking these referees. Powder to the eyes. You see Robert Briscoe pull out a chain, hits Flash. Then he grabs a rope and chokes him with it.
Yep.
He hangs him with it.
Yes, right. He chokes Flash with it. And I love the great call by Jim Cornette. Well, it was fun while it lasted, folks. But come on, let's be honest. We knew it wouldn't last very long.
Because what happens, Tommy?
Flash starts beating the shit out of him.
He starts wailing on him. Gets him.
He puts him up on the top rope. There's a shitty diamond cutter. I love how Robert Briscoe sold that diamond cutter, by the way.
Yeah. See his foot going on
the
rope.
You can check that out on Instagram.
Yeah, he hits him with the damn diamond cutter, and Flash punches Nick Dumeyer and throws him to the outside, and starts wailing on Briscoe again. And Tommy, Trailer Park Trash, comes out for the save.
Yeah, he comes out for the save and starts beating up on Flash, and Flash goes, well, I think I've done my damage. It's time to go.
It's time to go. Then, Tommy, we actually come back to the actual show itself, and we actually have a promo as we hear from Trailer Park Trash, Robert Briscoe, and Flash.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and play that for you guys right now.
Comments. Let me get straight to the point. Flash has stabbed everybody in the back. He's pissed everybody off. He's done everything he could to get all the attention in the OVW on himself, not caring whether he's hurt anybody or anybody has suffered over it. Well, it's time to start thinking about me, Flash. You know, at one time, we were pretty good buddies. We made a pretty good, decent tag team. But Flash, don't forget, I kept your ass out of more trouble than anybody here in the OVW. So that Wednesday at the Louisville Gardens, we got a Hell in a Cell match. That means nobody can interfere. We're finally going to settle this once and for all. No one could leave the cage. No one could enter the cage. It's just going to be me, you, and a referee. And when that referee counts your shoulders out, 1, 2, 3, then I will have finally proved who is the leader of our team.
Well, I think there seems to be one small problem as far as the Hell in the Cell match at the Gardens. I have no idea who you're going to get to officiate that match, because I take my job as senior official here in OVW very seriously, Jimmy. And because of that, there is no way I could be an impartial referee in a match involving Flash Flanagan. It can't be done. And as far as Joe Wheeler, James Harden, and Nick Dumeyer, none of them like Flash either. So they feel the same way as I do. They cannot be impartial. And furthermore, none of us want to be locked in a cage with that maniac. I mean, that is not safe.
Someone else had better be scared. And that's you, Trash. You guys wanted to push me in this. You want this Hell in the Cell match so bad. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You're going to get hurt. And Jim Cornette, I don't care who you have officiating, they're going to get hurt too.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me clear something up here, and I want you to stay back, and Briscoe, you too, and I want you to listen. I agree with you, Briscoe. I'm not going to press you into an unsafe working environment with what he's put all the officials through. It wouldn't be safe for you. I know that you want this match, and I promised the people not only a Hell in a Cell match, but a Hell in a Cell match where there must be a winner. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Since I got myself into this thing, I'm going to get myself out of it. You want a referee? I'm going to referee the dadgum thing. I'll referee that match, and there will be a winner, and you're not going to...
Jimmy Cornette, you're trying to screw me once more, and it's not going to happen. You want to be the referee? You want to get locked in that cage with me? Well, you're going to get hurt. And Trash, you're going to get hurt.
Well, there we go. We heard it from the matchmaker himself, Jim Cornette. Tommy, he is going to be the official in this Hell in a Cell match.
He's going to referee the Hell in a Cell match between Trailer Park Trash and Flash.
And we should mention that Flash tries to attack
Cornette.
Cornette as well as Trash.
But he takes a powder.
Yeah, but he takes a powder once.
And you know what else I enjoyed?
What's that?
When people were asking, hey, are we going to be able to see this on television?
Mm-hmm.
No, Hell in a Cell matches are too gruesome and everything like this. The only way you're going to see this match is live in the Louisville Gardens. I enjoyed that because that's old school right there.
That is very old school for sure. The only way that you could see this Hell in a Cell match is if you were at the Louisville Gardens back in 1999.
Yep.
Now, we didn't get to go, but we did watch this, watch the TV episode of this when it did air. And
I wish I could have went.
Well, we will go down that Louisville card later on in the show.
Yes.
So I'm telling this is a stat card
for the Louisville Gardens.
A legit stat card for this Louisville Gardens show.
Yes, it is. It's legit stat. Not with fucking people you never heard of.
There we go. Next time we actually have an OVW Light Heavyweight Championship match with the champion who put an upset victory over Sexy Sean Casey, the new OVW Light Heavyweight Champion.
The new OVW Light Heavyweight Champion, Scotty Saber.
As he takes on top of the guy that's always in the America, the Eagle.
The Eagle.
Good chain wrestling to start off this match. But a very short match.
Yeah.
When Saber hits the Eagle with the Michinoku driver.
Yeah, the Michinoku driver.
1, 2, 3.
And your winner and still OVW Light Heavyweight Champion, Scotty Saber.
Well, Tommy, the former OVW Light Heavyweight Champion, Sexy Sean Casey, comes out and he has some words to say
to the new OVW Light Heavyweight Champion, Scotty Saber.
Let's hear what Sean Casey has to say.
You got something I want. That's my belt back. I appreciate you coming out here last week, ripping my $500 workout outfit off of me, or that fluke win that you got last Tuesday. So what's it going to take to get a rematch with you? What do you want from me? You want money? You want clothes so you don't have to wear that second-hand outfit around here anymore? You want to peek at my long list of address book phone numbers? What do you want? That's what I want to know to get a shot at that belt. You're offering to put something up? Let me just ask this man a simple question. Do you want to defend the title again against Sexy Sean Casey?
I don't want his money, and I wouldn't be caught dead in his clothes. But I want her.
What? One of the sexettes?
Absolutely.
You want him to put one of the sexettes up? Okay, are you willing to make one of the sexettes a side bet?
All right, you want one of the sexettes? All right, you can have Mercedes for a week. 1 week. If you beat me, if I beat you, I get the light heavyweight belt back.
What do you say?
I want her.
Danica.
Yeah.
He wants Danica. He gets Danica for a week. If he wins, he'll put the belt up.
No, not her. That's not the deal. Not her. No.
Wait a minute. You said you were willing to put anything up. Well, that's what he's requesting. If you don't have the guts to put Danica up, then that's your problem, and he doesn't have to defend the title.
All right, I'll do it.
All right, there you go. Then I'll tell you what, let's add that one to the Louisville Gardens, too. You got it. Scotty Saber defends the light heavyweight title against Sean Casey, and if Scotty beats you, he gets Danica for 1 week. That does.
There we go. Sexy Sean Casey wants his belt back.
Yeah, but Scotty Saber goes, well, you're going to have to put something up, old buddy.
Old buddy.
And so he goes, I want Danica. Have you noticed he wanted to give her give? Have you noticed that sexy Sean Casey wanted to give Scotty Saber the ugly broad?
The ugly broad. Say what you mean. What you
I'm
say.
being honest.
But Tommy, Sean Casey tries to attack Saber, and Saber comes back on him. Eventually, Casey powders. We take a break, and we get a Bolin Services promo
Yes.
from Kenny Bolin.
Plate is full, and that makes me a happy man, baby, because things are going Bolin Services way right now. And when things are going my way, I start spending the cash, baby. I went out and I bought the Iron Man something real nice that he's been asking for. I went out and I got Mr. Buchanan a little something that he said he needed. Needless to say, I took care of the head of security, Mr. Black. Of course, when the cash is rolling in, I had to go out and take care of my own needs and bought me a brand new Millennium Cadillac today. And for you idiot rednecks out there chanting Porky, calling me names, the Millennium Cadillac is the year 2000. That's something you'll never even be able to buy. Your chance can't upset me today because, as a matter of fact, not only have I taken care of myself, I've taken care of each and every one of the rednecks here today, because it's thanks to me for providing Brian Christopher, bringing Brian Christopher back to the Louisville Gardens. They got to thank me. And then the next thing you can thank me for is that after he beats Nick Dinsmore down there at the Gardens, you'll be thanking me for giving him a career boost that he certainly needs. And then that leads me to, boy, you people better shut up because I've had it. That leads me to one other thing that I want to talk about. Rico Constantino. Rico Constantino has went and looked up, got him a fluke victory over the Iron Man, and that qualified him for a title match. Heavyweight title match going to be on the line. Well, I tell you what, that's not going to bother me one bit because I hear he's getting a little upset about a nickname I've got for him. He's been getting upset that I've got a little nickname, Stinko Constipated. That's my nickname for you, and I hear you're not really liking it. Well, that's just fine because after the Gardens, after the Iron Man gets done beating the teetotal living crap out of you, constipation's going to be the least of your worries, son. So that's going to be not a problem at all. And that leads me to one other thing that I've got to talk about. What kind of an idiot is the Damager? What kind of a moron? And you people better shut up. What kind of an idiot is he? How stupid can you be to ask to be chained to Bull Buchanan? Bull Buchanan, the most dangerous man in wrestling today. It's going to be unbelievable because I've got orders for Bull. Shut up! I'm trying to do an interview. What's going to happen is that he's going to take that chain on my command and he's going to wrap it around the Damage's neck. He's going to cinch it up real tight, and I'm going to watch the eyeballs pop right out of his head, and they're going to be rolling over all over the mat. And then after that, I'm going to have him cinch it up a little tighter, and then that head is going to come right off the body of the Damager. You're going to be a headless corpse is what you're going to be, and you better pray to God that all that Bull Buchanan does is take a number 2 down your neck, son, because that's going to be the end of you around here. And then that leads me to one other thing that I want to talk about.
You got a lot of things on your plate that night. I tell you, Louisville Gardens, that's October the 6th. That's Wednesday night. Make that note on your calendar. The chain gang match, the title on the line, what else?
I think even these retards are quite aware of what night it's going to be, but I want to brag a little bit about some of the accomplishments that we've gotten done around here. I want to brag about what we've done. The OVW title belongs to Bolin Services. I've done that. I brought that to us. And I want to talk about, with the head of Bolin Security here, Mr. Black, the rampage that we're on. We not only beat people, we put them out of wrestling forever, and it's thanks to this man right here that happens. It's going to be great, baby. I can't hardly wait till we get an opportunity. As a matter of fact, I'm just reflecting back in my mind a little bit about what we have done around here. You remember when Bull Buchanan, you remember what Bull did to that little punk Johnny Spade, snapped his little neck in two, put him out of wrestling? And my man right here, Mr. Black, you remember what he did? Who was that old stupid pig farmer they had? Jebediah Blackhawk. Oh, that was great. He put him out. He climbed up on the rope and crumbed down and broke his ribs. It was great. As a matter of fact, I got a little list in the back of some names of some people that I want you to put out.
Hey, hey.
Oh Lord, something's gonna happen there. Tommy, Kenny Bolin, great on the mic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kenny Bolin was a great manager. He was, and knows how to get heat.
Absolutely. And Tommy, before I got cut off there, Jebediah comes out.
Yeah, Jebediah Blackhawk comes out with his fucking maroon shirt. Here he comes in his slacks.
And a 2x4.
Yeah, like he's Jeb Duggan over here.
And he hits
Mr. Black in the head with a 2x4, and everyone else scatters.
Yeah, they all scatter. And Jebediah gets on the mic.
Yeah, Jebediah's got some words here.
Let's hear what the pig farmer had to say according to Bolin.
Honor, you fathead, hot dog nut cotton picker. You might have hurt me, boy, but as you can see, son, you didn't kill me. Now, son, if you got any guts at all, you will step in the ring with me anytime, any place, and I will take your head right off your shoulder. Jebediah, you want Mr. Black in the ring? Oh, yes, sir. Well, he's been suspended from wrestling at OVW, but I tell you what I'm going to do. For that shot with that board, I'm going to reinstate Mr. Black. He can get in the ring one-on-one with you, and we can do it this Wednesday night at the Louisville Gardens. How about that, pal?
Tommy, this Louisville Garden show is just getting. I'm not sure about this match, but it's getting better and better.
Yeah, it is getting better and better. You know, it is. This Louisville Gardens card is looking really good.
And
oh yes, sir.
Oh yes, sir. And we should mention that
Jebediah and Jack Black were former tag team partners.
Former tag team partners as the Hillbillies, and
Jack Black says, "I'm tired of being a hillbilly."
That's right, tired of being a hillbilly. Your favorite wrestler, Hillbilly Jim. Come on.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. But former tag team partners going against each other. Yep. We will run down the card very soon. But Tommy, we should mention that there were some choice words from Kenny Bolin using some choice words that most people wouldn't say in 2024 these days.
Yeah.
But guys, you got to remember this is back in 1999.
1999, okay?
Yeah, it's 1999. But some more matches added to that Louisville Gardens card. Tommy, next we have Dean Hill. He's interviewing Treasure.
Yes.
In a backstage,
area. or some parking lot or something.
They were sitting next to some kind of
garage. Who knows?
They were sitting next to some pillar.
Hill with a great striped shirt on,
looking like a math teacher.
That's right, math teacher Hill.
Let's see what he interviews Treasure about.
Well, Treasure, over the last couple of weeks, we've seen both of the Andretti brothers out here courting you in, their own way. And I know you say you love both of them, but sooner or later, you're going to have to make a decision, one or the other.
Well, Dean, Vito and Guido are very competitive when it comes to me. See, Guido, he has real talent with tools. He's a great mechanic. And Vito, he has a real silver tongue. He can talk all night. But both of them at the same time know how to make a girl feel real special. But they're a lot sexier when they're all dressed up. I may have to do something about that. But right now, I like things just the way they are.
Tommy, Treasure was both of the Andretti boys.
I love the Andrettis.
Now, we should mention that, they're going to be in the next match.
Yes, they are.
It's already in the ring. We have
Kid Quick and Randy Royal.
And Randy
And
Royal.
boy, does Kid Quick look like he went to the fucking Megalomart to get his shit.
With the camo hat and everything.
Yeah, where the fuck did he get his gear at?
Walmart. Walmart.
Walmart, Kmart.
Then
At
Tommy,
least Randy Royal looks presentable.
Tommy, then we hear a weird song
Yeah.
that isn't the Andretti's.
No, it's not the Andretti song. I was like, what the fuck's this?
Tommy, the Andretti's come out. They got their hair slicked back.
Yeah, they do.
They're wearing slacks.
Yes, they are.
They're wearing a black tank top.
Yes, they are.
And they have these shirts on.
Yeah, they do.
These red button-up shirts.
Red polyester or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, and Tommy, they have a new gimmick.
Yeah, they do.
With Treasure.
Yeah, they do.
They're dancing.
I love it.
And if you guys want to see it, you guys can check it out.
Oh, it's priceless.
You guys can check it out if you guys
That
want to
makes
watch
me
that.
like the Andretti's even more.
Well,
I liked them as mechanics.
You like them as
And
mechanics?
they're going to fix the cars.
That's right.
We take our car to the Andretti's.
Now, I will say this. Guido doesn't seem too into it. But
Well,
damn
Vito,
Vito!
and fucking Vito goes, come on, brother. You got to get into it. And what does he do?
Yeah, there's Guido.
Gear in the headlights.
Well, Vito, yeah.
Yeah, Vito, yeah, baby. This how you do it. Yeah, this how you do it. Yeah.
Get
Nah,
into
fucking Guido.
it. Barely get into it, man. You gotta get into it, man.
Fucking Vito. Yeah, baby. This how you do it. Yeah.
We get a double knee from the Andretti's into a clothesline combo. Then they hit the big low high.
Yep.
On,
I'm glad they pinned Kid Quick and not Randy Royal.
On Kid Quick. And a 1, 2, 3, and Tommy.
And a big win here for the new and improved Andretti.
The Andretti's. Really enjoyed the match. I thought it was actually pretty fucking funny. And
yeah.
The Andretti's popped me for sure.
Yeah, they did. They popped me too.
But Tommy, we go into a backstage interview with Too Sexy Brian Christopher.
Yes, we do.
So, of course, we got to hear what Brian Christopher has to say.
Nick Dinsmore, you've done a bad, bad thing. Woo! You've done a bad, bad thing. You've been running your mouth about me. Well, it's time for all the talking to cease. This Wednesday night is when I'm going to do something that I can't wait to do, and that's shut your fat mouth. Now, when I get to Louisville Gardens, I'm coming there for one reason, and that is to cripple you. It's going to be doomsday for Dinsmore this Wednesday night because you think you're the man around town, huh? You think you're the pretty boy around town? Well, you ain't never seen the fan support like Brian Christopher had there in Louisville, Kentucky. You ain't never seen all the girls run up and want to hug all over me and give me a big kiss like you will this Wednesday night at the Gardens, boy. Because when I get there and I strut down that aisle, only like I can do, and everybody jumps up out of their seat and yells to the top of their lungs. Then when I step in the ring, boy, that's when I'm going to hurt you. And I mean hurt you bad. I'm going to cripple you, boy. You mark my words. This is going to be the end of your career. Wednesday night at the Louisville Gardens, you mark my words.
Well, there we go, Tom.
Well, as Brian Christopher says, this Wednesday is doomsday for Dinsmore.
It's doomsday for Dinsmore for sure.
Brian Christopher was always great on the mic.
Great promo by Brian Christopher. I love Brian Christopher.
Always have.
Tommy, then let's go ahead and run down that big Louisville card.
Yeah, now it's time to run down this big jam-packed, stacked Louisville Gardens card.
Before we get to the main event. Tommy, it's going to be the Louisville Gardens, October 6th, 1999. We have a chain gang match with the Damager versus Bull Buchanan.
Yes, it's just going to be a chain match, basically.
Then we have OVW. The OVW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line when the champion Rob Conway takes on Rico Constantino.
Yes.
Then we have Too Sexy Brian Christopher versus Nick Dinsmore. And Tommy, if Nick Dinsmore wins this match,
the bounty will be off his head.
The $5,000 is off of his head. The bounty's gone.
But if Too Sexy Brian Christopher wins, he must join Bowling Services.
That's right. So really looking forward to that for sure. We got your favorite match, Mr. Black versus Jebediah.
Mr. Black versus Jebediah is on the card.
And then we have for the OVW Light Heavyweight Championship, Scotty Saber versus Sexy Sean Casey. And if Sean Casey loses,
Scotty Saber gets Danica for a week.
Absolutely. And then, Tommy, we also got one more match. There are also a couple of matches. They said 2 other matches on the card. But here's another one. We got OVW, the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions and the Suicide Blondes as they take on Andy Anderson and Barry Houston from Music City Wrestling.
Yeah, that was Burt Apprentice's promotion.
Burt Apprentice's promotion in Tennessee. And everybody knows that Jim Cornette and Burt Prentice were friends, and they did a little talent exchange there. And you get to see them from Music City Wrestling try to defeat the Suicide Blondes. Tommy, that sounds like a stacked card to me.
It does. It sounds like a really good card.
Definitely, if I was a wrestling fan during that time, which I was, but I was a real young kid.
Yeah.
But if I had the money and I was able to go to that Louisville Garden show, I absolutely fucking would.
Yeah.
Tommy, let's go ahead and go with the main event of this OVW TV episode. It's The Damager and Rico Constantino as they team up to take on Bull Buchanan and the OVW champion, Rob Iron Man Conway.
Yes.
Great match.
Yeah, it was. It was a great tag match. A great tag match TV main event.
Really liked this match. I thought it was really hard hitting, really good. They're coming along big time in this promotion for sure. We get a big brain damage on Bull Buchanan. Rob Conway, he loads the glove and hits the Damager. Sudden impact to Rob. But Tommy, Mr. Black says, you know what? It's time to be the head of security. Get my fucking ass in there and say Bowling Services, baby.
That's right. That's his job.
He goes in there, interferes, disqualification. Tommy, we get a big schmoz.
Yes, we do.
Bull Buchanan grabs the BS briefcase and hits the Damager with it. And then Tommy, because of course it's Bull. It's Bull versus the Damager at the Louisville Garden chain gang match. Tommy, Bull grabs that chain
and starts choking the Damager over the top rope with it.
He's hanging him with it.
He's hanging the man, as Cornette says.
Yeah, he's hanging
the man.
He's hanging the man. As we see Kid Quick come out there, we see Randy Royal come out there. We get the Eagle. And Tommy, your favorite Mexico City's own Lowrider.
None of these guys never helped.
And they kept getting hit by Rob Conway or Mr. Black. We're even bowling.
Yeah, even bowling.
As we hear the bell ringing as we go off the air. So I'm telling you, great overall. This was a great episode.
Yes, it was. This was
a
very good episode.
Especially, this is the episode leading in to that big Louisville Garden show on October 6th. So, man, they went off with a hitch on this episode for sure.
Yeah, this was a really good episode.
Really enjoyed it. Tommy, if you had to pick the worst match on the card.
Probably, if I have to choose, in my opinion, all because of the botchiness, I'm going to have to choose the Lowrider match.
The Lowrider. So Lowrider Wanatado versus the Suicide Blondes. Same. Best match on the card. Main event.
I'd say the main event, yeah.
Main event for sure. We both agree. Great episode. If you guys want to check it out on YouTube, you guys can. It's the OVW. Type in OVW 1999. There's a playlist there. Choose 10/2, which is October 2nd of 1999, and you can watch it as well. If you guys want to check it out on your guys' own, you guys can do that as well. Hope that you guys enjoy this episode. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. You can also follow us on X or Twitter at WrestleRampage. You guys see it scrolling right there at the bottom. As well as you guys can follow me and Tommy on Instagram. Actually, Tommy will post some of the clips from this OVW show on Instagram if you guys want to check that out. And he's at Tommy Flat, and I'm at Joey_Flat1 on Instagram. So guys, do that. As well as guys, hit that subscribe button. For the people that's actually watched the OVW Wrestling TV podcast, we appreciate it.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
People say that it's really good. I hope so.
Yeah, we hope so.
We worked a little hard on this, and we hope that you guys enjoyed it. The people that have seen it, they really enjoy it.
And we really appreciate it.
And we really appreciate it. And come back, because we will be doing the next episode, which is October 9th.
Yes.
Of 1999. So make sure you guys come back, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good day.